Hi guys, it's Sabrina. So today I'm going to be filming a Q&A for you guys, and I'm going to be answering all the questions that you guys have posted in the past hour. I wanted to film before the sun goes down real quick, and I probably will do a part 2 to this as well. So the first question is coming from Martha, and it asks how my vacation was. My vacation was awesome to Mexico. I had an amazing time. I did a lot of tanning. I played in the ocean. I love the ocean. I spent most of the time just in the waves and stuff. And we went to quite a few different restaurants with my dad and sister. We went to Señor Frog's for the first time, which was super fun. They had really good food and they had entertainment stuff, so we had a great time there. And a lot of just local restaurants too. And Alex and I actually got to go out too, since in Mexico if you're over 18 you can go to bars and get drinks and stuff, so I got to go share a drink with her, which was really fun. She'll be 21 eventually, but she's only turning 20 this year, so she still has a little bit to go. And it was just fun. We were celebrating Alex getting into med school basically, since she just found out, which was really fun too. And it was just good to spend time with her, since I don't really get to. Even when she comes, I always have to study, so it kind of sucks. And it was fun hanging out with my dad too. Wish my mom was there too, but she was from Romania, so it's okay. I guess we were all somewhere for Christmas, which was really cool. Next question is, how is your relationship with Korey? That's really going really well. I am really happy with him, and I just love that I have him here with me and we get to be together while we're going through this medical school journey. He is amazing. He cooks for me, he helps me a lot with studying and stuff, and I don't know what I'd do without him, so I'm really happy and thankful that I have him. How has it been back to med school? Hard. So it's been about a week and a half now since I've started, and it's been really hard to just like study and stay focused and like get back into it, because I don't know, I just had such a great time on break doing absolutely nothing and not having to worry about anything that it's been really hard to like find the motivation to get back into it. But I kind of have to, because I have an exam coming up on Monday, so I've been slowly figuring it out. But definitely was a little bit lazier this weekend than I normally am, but I'll get back into it. I know I will. How do you organize your time to read and study a lot? That's hard, but I kind of just like go with a schedule that I create like every morning or the day before, and I kind of just do it mentally. But I recommend you guys write it down too if that helps. I can kind of just stay on top of it because my brain does it all for me. But I just plan out how much time I'm going to spend on reading, how much time I'm going to spend studying subjects, and how much time I have to spend like doing other outside things like anatomy maybe, or if I have like some research, or if I have a paper due or something else due for a different class. I just kind of try to stay on top of it. Sometimes I have unrealistic goals, and that happens quite a bit, where I think I'm going to get done like a ton of stuff in one day and one afternoon, but I end up not having enough time to do it. Because like, for example, today I got home at 2:30, but I wanted to work out, so I did for half an hour, and now it's 3, and I'm probably going to film for about 10 minutes, and then shower, and then start studying. So it is about 2 hours before I'll probably be able to start studying. And I factored, and I said I was going to do a lot of studying today and all this stuff, but I also want to have time to do like out, which is important for me because that's how you keep sane. So I just, you know, if I don't finish what I'm going to finish today, I'm going to do it tomorrow, Friday, or the weekend, but eventually I get it done. So don't be hard on yourself, but do get it done in a timely manner, I guess. Don't try to leave it to last minute. I definitely don't do that in med school. I think I would die if I did. Any advice for keeping motivated in college? College, I feel like I didn't even have a chance to like breathe for most of my college career until like my senior year, so I always had to like keep motivated or else I'd be behind. A good thing to do is maybe like set aside some time after you study to like do something you want to do. So motivate yourself by saying, I'm going to study for an hour, 2 hours, or however long you can focus. And then afterwards, I'm going to watch maybe in 30 minutes of an episode, I'm going to go work out, I'm going to scroll Instagram for like 10 minutes or something. And give yourself like a reward for studying. I think that might help with motivation. I know Korey and I do that a lot. We'll be like, we're going to study for 4 hours, and then we're going to eat dinner. Then we're going to watch an episode. Then we're going to study for another 3 hours. And we kind of just have like the schedule planned out. And it helps us motivate like studying. Sometimes you just don't want to start studying. And if you don't want to start studying, do something chill before and then start studying. But don't study when you don't want to, because if you don't feel motivated, then you're not going to be focused and you're not going to be doing what you're supposed to be doing. And you'll realize that pretty quickly. So, I don't know, give yourself incentives to study. What is the one thing that made you stand out from others on your application for medical school? I honestly have no idea what made me stand out. I don't really know what it was because they don't really tell you, or I don't know. I feel like I know a lot of us are the same on paper, and once they interview you, that's kind of when they decide if they like you or not. So I don't exactly know what made me stand out. If I did, I'd tell you guys. Do you listen to the Romanian singer Ina's music? Yes, I do. My dad loves her a lot, so does my mom, so they're always playing her, so yeah, I do. What are the most relevant undergraduate courses that have influenced your medical school courses thus far? So, oh, this is really helpful. This is a good question. So what courses material continue to reappear in medical school from undergrad? A lot, actually. So I am really happy I took anatomy. If you guys have not taken anatomy, 100% recommend that. That's really helpful right now because that's basically a big section of what I'm learning. So I definitely recommend taking anatomy. Another class that really helped was just like biochemistry in general. There's a lot of biochemical processes in our bodies, and I think it's really important to know biochemistry and the essence of it. I think my immunology class helped like crazy. I'd never seen immunology before, and I don't think I would have been as able to catch on as quickly in medical school if I hadn't taken that class, because in medical school it's rapid, like it's rapid fire. Like you hopefully know some basics of it or you're gonna drown. So I'm really happy I took anatomy. I think that was really helpful. So the next question is, how did you know it was the right time to start dating your boyfriend? Weren't you afraid to lose him as a friend? So I feel like our friendship had grown so well at that point that I wasn't really afraid of losing our friendship, and I felt like the next thing that I wanted to do was start a relationship because I noticed there was chemistry between us and we were definitely hanging out more and spending more time together, and there was just a lot going on that like signaled like, yes, you should start dating him. So we kind of just like talked about it and figured out that it was time for us to start dating in a way, and like it was awesome, like dating, like it was exactly the same thing as being friends, except for even better because we were officially together. So I don't know, I just knew, I guess. It had been like almost over a year and I felt like I was ready for that. So I think you'll just know when it's time if you're friends with a guy, and if you feel like both of you kind of have feelings for each other, maybe you should talk about it, see like if you both feel the same way, like, hey, maybe we should start a relationship and see how it goes. Would you ever consider doing a meet and greet? I would definitely consider doing a meet and greet. I don't know how many people live in Las Vegas, but if you do, I totally would be interested in meeting with you guys. I've met a few subscribers so far, and there's been a few that have seen me but haven't said hi. If you see me, please say hi. I'm nice, I swear. I will say hi back. It does not bother me if you come say hi. Okay, the next question is, medical school is mostly memorizing, but do you usually understand the material that you memorize or just keep it in your head? So I definitely try to understand it because I feel like the questions are very conceptual, especially the board questions. They really try to see how much you know about something, and if you like haven't memorized but don't understand what's going on, you're not going to know the answer to the question. So I kind of first try to like memorize, and then I slowly start to understand what's going on as well at the same time. I used to be able to just memorize straight up in undergrad and not really understand, but it's so much more different in med school. Every like thing connects in a way, so if you understand something in one part of your body, you probably will understand it better in another part of your body. So definitely try to understand the material. And what type of physician are you hoping to become? I really don't know. Since I've been in med school, I've been opened up to so many different options. I started medical school thinking family medicine. I still think I'm leaning towards that because I love my primary care clerkship doctor, and he's awesome. He's a family doctor. So still thinking medicine, but we'll see what happens in the next few years. Do you have any plans for spring break? We don't get a spring break. It's really sad. So the next time I have break is actually in June for summer break. So no plans for spring break, but plans for summer probably. I think a family vacation and maybe a vacation with Korey somewhere. So we will see, but no spring break. The next question is tips for Mcat test day. Did you stay in a hotel, and what did you pack for lunch? So actually I lived where I took the Mcat, which was super cool, so I didn't have to fly or stay in a hotel or anything, so I just stayed home. And for lunch, I actually packed a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I packed dark chocolate to help with like the glucose in the brain, and whenever I eat chocolate, I feel like it just wakes me up, my brain starts functioning, and it's probably because I'm addicted to sweets. But either way, I think you should definitely bring some chocolate or something sugary, as long as you don't eat too much or crash or anything, and that helped. And I think I brought a chewy bar, and I don't remember if I brought anything else, but I think that's basically it. What was your favorite science class in undergrad? I think it was immunology. It was one of my favorite classes, and it was still one of my favorite subjects in medical school. I just love the topic, and I think it's fascinating what we've learned about our body and what we can do and how we've been even using immunology to like work towards curing cancer. It's just incredible. Like, I love that topic. I literally even considered becoming an allergist and immunologist after that class. Have you ever considered quitting YouTube due to your big academic load? No, I have not considered quitting YouTube because I feel like this is my escape and I love doing it. And I know that sometimes I can't upload weekly or even twice a month, but I still do what I can do, and it's really important for me to have YouTube. So I think I'm going to keep it up no matter what happens. I love doing this for you guys, so have not actually considered quitting at all. And I'm going to answer one more question because I think I've been talking for a very long time. If you couldn't study medicine, what would you have decided to study? So I actually really liked OChem too in undergrad, and I think I would have studied either organic chemistry or would have studied immunology. I absolutely like loved OChem. I just got it. It made sense to me. Like, I loved how he taught us, and I was like, I can be an OChem professor. So I think I would have studied that, or maybe immunology, and done something with that. I don't know. Definitely something still sciencey though, because I just love science and I'm a nerd, so I don't think I could change that about myself. So yeah, but I think that's it. Those are basically some of the questions. There's a lot more, and I will try to make a part 2 to answer them for you guys. But thank you guys so much for taking the time to ask me these questions and to comment. There's one thing I do want to address at the end though. Someone asked if I could make like weekly vlogs. So if you guys are interested in that, I could definitely do like vlogs where I like show you daily what I'm doing and then upload it once a week maybe. I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in. That might be easier for me to like film too. But yeah, I could do that even though all I do is study every day, so I don't know if you find that interesting or not, but let me know. Maybe I'll start like a series, like a weekly medical school vlog or something. But that's it for my video. Thank you guys so much for asking all these questions, and I will see you guys in my upcoming one. Bye guys!